Next time on That's Gotta Hurt. A motorcyclist videotapes her daily commute, including the day she almost lost her life.
So many of my friends have died riding motorcycles.
This is the busy Costa Mesa Freeway near Los Angeles. And this unique view of it is courtesy of one Ms. Dawn Champion, a 28-year-old who wouldn't be caught dead riding in a car.
It makes me absolutely crazy to be in a car. I can't stand it. My brain won't tolerate it. I will pass out if I go in a car just out of pure boredom. I can't stay awake.
Dawn Champion's last name may help explain her need for speed. Having ridden for only 5 years since arriving from Taiwan, she's embraced the two-wheel life with a vengeance and has turned herself into an accomplished amateur motorcycle racer.
In a race, the level of focus is absolutely incredible and intense. You have to be right on top of your game to go as fast, push yourself and your bike as fast as you both can possibly go. And it's absolutely thrilling.
She supports herself as an executive in the finance industry and prides herself on leaving nothing to chance.
I'm a systems analyst. I approach everything the same way, which is usually there's a problem. I figure there needs to be a solution. Every time I ride, I'm in full leathers, full gear, full riding boots, full gauntlet gloves, everything. I don't believe in riding without gear. So on the day of the crash, I had all of my gear as normal. I weigh 124 pounds, and my bike weighs about 450 pounds. And the answer was balance. Balance is the key. When you find a sweet balance spot, you don't need that much strength to move around.
Most elite riders of Dawn's caliber work hard to reduce risks, and she takes it one step further. Every moment she's on her bike, she's rolling tape.
I started videotaping because I believe in being prepared for everything. That's just part of the things of being a safe rider. So I have all the gear to protect my body. I keep my bikes in good condition mechanically. And the only other thing that wasn't covered was the he said, she said situations. So many of my friends have died riding motorcycles, and no one ever knows what happened. So I figured, you know, if that happens to me, someone will know what happened. If the video doesn't get destroyed, they can watch.
3:17 p.m., February 10th, 2006. And just 15 seconds before Dawn's helmet cam captured what might have been the last moments of her life.
I see the whole road and the freeway system as being a battlefield because there's so much that can hurt you. All of the cars out there and the trucks and the semis, they're all bigger than you and they can all squash you.
As Dawn approached the maroon car in the diamond lane to her left,
I felt something was wrong. And I was just kind of looking around, seeing what it might be when he locks up his tires. When he locks them up, smoke's coming off of his wheels, and I'm looking at the smoke and I'm trying to figure out what he's going to do. Once I saw that he was going to swerve into my lane, I swerved as well. I tried to move into the number 2 lane, but there was already a car there. That car didn't move far enough or fast enough, and I just ran out of room.
this is the critical moment between life and death. The moment where Dawn's dedication to her craft literally saved her life.
I lifted my left leg up because I knew he was going to hit me somewhere on the side and I didn't want him to take out my leg, and I let go of the handlebars because I didn't want any force of the impact to travel through the bike into my hands and arms and break my wrist. And I tucked myself into a ball and let myself be carried up and over the bike. When I had landed, I was trying to get up, but I couldn't get up, and I couldn't seem to move anything from my waist down very well.
As the seconds ticked away, Dawn faced her worst fear. Not death, paralysis.
I was scared because I didn't know the repercussions of that, and if this temporary paralysis was temporary or if it was something more serious. And with my legs not working, I couldn't even get out of the way. And lucky for me, everyone was able to stop and not run me over, so I didn't have to worry about dodging cars on the freeway.
Amazingly, Dawn escaped without breaking any bones. But that didn't mean she wasn't hurt.
When I first met Dawn, she was very anxious and in pain. She wasn't walking normally. She had a very intelligent gait. Her posture was off just a bit, and she was guarded in her neck and her lower back as well. I took x-rays of her initially, full exam, and I took x-rays to try to rule out if there was any fractures or anything. Because of the amount of contusions that were in her upper body, we were dealing with more of an inflammatory response to her colliding with the asphalt. Watching the video and having her describe the accident, I was utterly surprised that she didn't have more injuries than she presented with. In this case, I don't think a motorcycle accident of this magnitude would even be a chiropractic case.
Dawn had severe whiplash injuries and ankle and leg injuries. It would mean months of physical therapy.
Some of the treatment was painful. And with these exercises, it forced me to actually stretch out and go into positions that I naturally wouldn't go into because they were too painful. But these were exercises designed to go ahead and stretch out those muscles. Doctors usually don't like me. They say that I'm way too active. I don't like their time schedules because I think that it's way too conservative. I need to be back on my feet and going a lot sooner than they usually think that I should be.
No, not so slow. Not so slow. Hold that right there. This is the most extraordinary accident and recovery I've ever had in any of my patients. Actually, I think she was really lucky. All right, how's that? That was good, huh?
But Dawn does not believe in luck.
Crashing is a part of riding as much as mistakes is a part of life. It just goes hand in hand. I think that everything in life is yin and yang. There's a balance. And with risk, there's reward. With reward, there's risk. And if you want to feel alive, sometimes you have to face being a little bit closer to death.